softly holding hand. The room is bathed in ultraviolet light, a sanctuary hidden in the night. I hear the things you never say out loud, floating like a heavy silver cloud, a frequency that only we can tune underneath the watchful glowing moon. There's a universe behind your closed eyes, a million unrecorded sweet goodbyes. We're hiding in a world of our own making, where fragile little hearts are never breaking. Silent secrets in the neon haze. We're moving through this analog maze. Silent secrets that we'll never tell, caught inside this beautiful spell. No one has to know where we have been, just the ghosts that live beneath the skin. The outside world is just a muted hum, a distant playing of a heavy drum. But here the air is thin and crystal clear, washing away the residue of fear. Your shadow intertwines along with mine, a perfect and mysterious design. We'll lock the door and throw away the key, and let the silent river carry me. Hush now, baby, let the quiet speak. It's the only truth that we should seek. A secret coded, deeply hidden file, written in the corner of your smile. Silent secrets in the neon haze. We're moving through this analog maze. Silent secrets that we'll never tell, caught inside this beautiful spell. No one has to know where we have been, just the ghosts that live beneath the skin. Silent secrets. Silent secrets. The skyscrapers shine with a silver facade, a heavy monument to a digital god. The people are walking in a perfectly straight line, following the rules of the modern design. I'm wearing a jacket of synthetic leather, protecting my soul from the artificial weather. The circuitry buzzes in the walls of the street, but I'm listening closely to a different beat. They tell me to upgrade, they tell me to wipe the vintage emotions of an analog type, but I'm holding on to the beautiful flaw, breaking the rules. magic of 86, a vintage devotion, perfectly clear. I have everything that I need right here. Let the network crash and the servers freeze. I'm bringing the system right to its knees. A masterpiece painted in silver and blue. A perfect reflection of you. But I'm keeping my analog spirit clean. Chrome heartbeat. Chrome heartbeat.
Logic circuits operate 1,000,000 times a second. Exactly how the modern heavy engineers had reckoned. I don't have a protocol for a heavy falling tear. I've totally eradicated every human fear. But I found a cassette tape buried in the wire, and suddenly my system's caught a vintage fire. I put it in the interface and bypassed the machine. The absolute finest data that I've ever seen. The 0 and the 1 completely melt away. I'm painting all the colors on the digital gray. A heavy malfunction that I don't want to fix. I'm living in the magic of 86. It's a chrome heart echo beating in my chest, waking up the feelings that were totally suppressed. Chrome heart echo, shiny and profound, the absolute sweetest and the safest sound. I might be a product of the modern cold design, but this analog rhythm is completely mine. The synthesizer bends in a lonely sweet sigh underneath the heavy holographic sky. I look at my hands and I feel the heavy weight of a beautiful romantic in an analog fate. The network is sending me a warning of a crash, but I'm turning all the artificial rules into ash. A vintage devotion, incredibly real, teaching my cynical metal heart to feel. Let the servers freeze and the monitors break. I have a beautiful analog path to take, a masterpiece painted apartment is quiet, the shadows alone. I'm sitting here playing our favorite song. The coffee's gone cold and the television's gray since the heavy moment that you walked away. I know that I let my foolish pride win and let the toxic static get under my skin. I broke the connection, I damaged the wire, and threw cold water on a beautiful fire. I'm looking at the pieces scattered on the floor. I don't wanna fight the shadows anymore. I'm laying my weapons down in the dust, asking to rebuild the analog trust. Just give me one more chance to make it right, to hold you safely in the middle of the night. One more chance to rewrite this scene, to be the man that I should have been. I'll wash away the sorrow and the grave if you just give me one more chance today. The streetlights reflect on the wet concrete, a lonely rhythm for a lonely street. I try to be tough, I try to be cool, but I ended up looking like a vintage fool. I'm knocking softly on your heavy door, hoping you'll open it just like before. I don't have excuses, I don't have a lie, just a sincere tear in a weary eye. Don't let a glitch erase the whole drive. We can keep this beautiful memory alive. I'll spend every tomorrow proving to you that my analog heart is completely true. Just give me one more chance to make it right, to hold you safely in the middle of the night. One more chance to rewrite the scene, to be the man that I should have been. I'll wash away the sorrow and the grave if you just give me one more chance today. One more chance, I'm waiting here. One more chance to dry the tear. The winter wind is howling at the window pane, washing the empty streets with the freezing rain. The shadows in the corners are growing tall. I'm watching the heavy darkness start to fall. I wrap a blanket tight around my weary chest, looking for a place where my spirit can rest. I reach out my hand in the freezing cold and turn the heavy dial of silver and gold. The filament warms and begins to shine, a beautiful amber and vintage design. The shadows retreat from the edge of the room, chasing away the suffocation. the cynical, cold hours pass. It's a physical warmth from a plastic shell, a vintage magic that I know so well. I close my tired eyes and I sink in the chair, breathe in the static in the midnight air. Let the world freeze over in its modern ice. I'm perfectly hidden in this paradise, a glowing dial in the velvet night, making everything feel beautifully right. Basking in the glow of the old radio, watching the gentle analog rivers flow. Steady and warm, my quiet sanctuary inside the storm. I don't need a fire, I don't need the sun, when the midnight magic has just begun. Calendar pages are blowing away. The colors are changing from golden to gray. The world is a river that rushes so fast, but we found an island we know will last. I look at you resting your head on my chest, knowing that this is my ultimate rest. The digital noise of the world disappears, washing away the residue of tears. They say that nothing is immune to time, but they haven't heard this perfect rhyme. A melody written in silver and gold, a story that's never going to get old. Now and forever, a promise I make, through every morning that we get to wake. Now and forever, beyond the unknown, you'll never have to walk this world alone. In a universe of fading don't need the flash of a cinematic screen. We're living the beauty of the in-between. A cup of warm coffee, a kiss on the cheek, the quietest language that lovers can speak. When the analog tapes have all gathered dust, we'll still have a foundation built on trust. I'll hold your hand when our hair turns to white, still deeply in love under the starry night. empires fall, but love is the monument standing tall. A quiet devotion, a sacred vow, starting forever, right here and now. Now and forever, a promise I made. Through every morning that we get to wait. Now and forever, beyond the unknown. You'll never have to walk this world alone. In a universe of fading neon light, I'll be your steady beacon in the night. Now and forever, safe in my arms. Now and forever, away from all harms. The concrete towers are scraping the sky, watching the millions of strangers walk by. A grid of silver and a grid of glass, watching the cynical, heavy hours pass. I used to think this city was a lonely machine, the coldest movie that I'd ever seen. But then you met me on the avenue and painted the skyscrapers in velvet blue. The traffic is humming a sweet lullaby under the heavy illuminated sky. The neon is buzzing, the frequencies are right, we're the only two awake in the night. Caught in the beauty of the Metropolis Glow, watching the heavy city rivers flow. The Metropolis Glow, shining on you, washing away all the residual blue. We found a garden in the steel and the wire, burning with a vintage quiet fire. The muted trumpet plays a classy slow line, untangling the knots along my spine. We're walking past the diners and the closed arcades, lost inside the beautiful twilight shades. You point at the skyline and give me a smile. I know that I'm staying for a very long while. The modern world shouts, but we only sigh, a beautiful truth that money can't buy. Taxi cabs run and the sirens wail. We are riding safely on an analog sail. Masterpiece painted in black and gold, a beautiful story that never gets old. Caught in the beauty of the Metropolis Glow, watching the heavy city rivers flow. The Metropolis Glow, shining on you, washing away all the residual blue. We found a garden in the steel and the wire, burning with a vintage quiet fire. Metropolis Glow, Metropolis Glow, making it complete. This town is a jungle of concrete and wire, a monument built out of cynical fire. The millions of faces just rushing on by, underneath the artificial heavy sky. I was just another shadow in the modern race, trying to secure a comfortable place. But then you collided with my empty routine and totally altered the cinematic scene. The skyscraper softened, the pavement turned gold, a beautiful story waiting to be told. The traffic became just a quiet, slow hum, marching perfectly to a silent drum. We're building our heaven from concrete and hearts, together the broken, lost parts. Concrete and hearts in the middle of the gray, washing the isolation completely away. We found a garden hidden in the steel, teaching my analog spirit how to feel. Trumpet whispers a sophisticated line, untangling the heavy knots along my spine. We walk through the park in the evening chill. The entire universe is incredibly still. We don't need to run to the mountains or sea. The absolute best place is right here with me. A vintage devotion, perfectly clear. I have everything that I need right here. Painted in
but I'm not worried about the future or past. I found a pocket in the fabric of time, a perfectly written analog rhyme. You're sitting right there in the passenger seat, making the geometry totally complete. The neon lights blur on the edge of the glass. I'm watching the beautiful miracles pass. The gravity loosens, the air is so sweet. We're cruising above the chaotic street. I don't need a map or a distant star. I'm perfectly happy right where we are. I wanna spend all my days with you, floating forever in the velvet blue. All my days from the dark to the light, holding your gentle hand through the night. No more wandering, no more empty space. I found my forever in your quiet face. The synthesizer plays a celestial hum. We're marching to a steady, quiet drum. I'll trace the silver that grows in your hair and breathe the magic in the midnight air. When the world gets heavy and the systems fail, we'll ride the wind with the quiet sail. A vintage romance, timeless and deep, a beautiful promise I'm going to keep. Let the empires rise and let them fall. We built a fortress with a heavy wall, an isolated island in the digital sea, created exclusively for you and me. I wanna spend all my days with you, floating forever in the velvet blue. All my days from the dark to the light, holding your gentle hand through the night. No more wandering, no more empty space. I found my forever in your quiet face. All my days, all my days. All my days.
You spend an hour looking in the mirror glass, watching all your heavy insecurities pass. You tell me that you want to change your style, or maybe hide behind a different smile. You see the fashion in the magazine, the artificial beauty on the neon screen, but you're looking at it through a broken lens, following the rules of the passing trends. Take down the poster, turn off the light, step into the honesty of the night. You don't love the little laugh that you try to hide. I love the stubborn streak of your quiet pride, the way you overthink the smallest things, and the unexpected joy that your presence brings. If you were perfect, you'd be made of stone, a digital statue sitting all alone. But you're alive and you're beautifully real, teaching my analog heart how to feel. The walls of the room are closing in tight. I'm losing my battle with the heavy night. My mind is tangled in cynical wire. I'm exhausted from feeding the digital fire. I grab my coat and I knock on your door. I don't wanna fight with the ghosts anymore. You don't ask a question, you just grab the keys and lead me out into the midnight breeze. I sink in the seat and I close my eyes underneath the heavy invisible skies. The engine is humming a steady low hum, waiting for the quiet magic to come. Drive me through the blue, wash the gray away. Take me far from the noise of the day. Drive me through the blue, underneath the stars, healing all the invisible scars. I surrender the wheel and I trust in you. Ooh, just keep on driving me through the blue. The highway stretches in a silver line. I feel your fingers intertwining mine. The static is breaking, the frequency's clear. I'm leaving behind the residue of fear. We pass by the slumbering quiet towns, ignoring the modern chaotic sounds. A vintage escape in a
keep on driving me through the blue, through the blue, safe in the dark, through the blue, protected in the
The water is as smooth as a heavy pane of glass, watching the cynical modern hours pass. I'm standing on the bridge in the middle of the dark, protecting the core of the analog spark. The skyscrapers look like mountains of gold, a beautiful story that never gets old. They're painted perfectly on the surface below, in the night in an amber glow. The ripples are quiet, the wind is asleep. I have a beautiful appointment to keep with the ghost of the past and the hopes of the new, lost in the shades of the indigo blue. I'm staring at the velvet reflections tonight, making the broken pieces perfectly right. Velvet reflections, flawless and clean. The most incredible mirror that I've ever seen. The world might be chaotic and heavy above, but down in the water, it's nothing but love. The synthesizer hums a happy slow track, and I know there is absolutely no going back. I throw a tiny pebble and watch the image break, a temporary shatter on the quiet silver lake. But the water settles and the picture returns, a beautiful fire that continues to burn, a vintage devotion perfectly clear. I have everything that I need right here. Scrape against the sky, I'm perfectly grounded. I don't need to fly, a pocket of freedom, wild and sweet, making the victory beautifully complete. I'm staring at the velvet reflections tonight, making the pieces perfectly right. Velvet reflections, flawless and clean. The most incredible mirror that I've ever seen. The world might be chaotic and heavy above, but down in the water, it's nothing but love. Velvet, the reflection, watching them glow.
skyscrapers are sleeping, the lights are dim low for the ones in the shadows who have nowhere to go. The sanitation drone is humming in the street, collecting the wrappers of the bitter and sweet. I'm delivering the data to the sector 10, knowing I'll have to do it all over again. A cup of cold coffee, a flickering dash, the only ones left in this kingdom of ash. We keep the heart beating, we keep the grid clean, the invisible parts of the massive machine. No glory for us, no neon parade, just a life in the middle of the artificial shade. Neon night shift, working until the dawn. The world is a stage, but the audience is gone. Just me and the radio, a soulful refrain, watching the wipers push away the rain. Neon night shift, the blue and the gray, waiting for the sun to wash the city away. The girl at the kiosk is nodding her head, wishing she was home in her synthetic bed. The security guard is staring at the screen, watching for the things that are never being seen. We're the ghost of the labor, the pulse of the wire, fueling the city with a quiet desire. No one will remember our names when we die, but we were the ones who kept the lights in the sky. The clock moves slow, stars are fake for the city's soul. We stay awake. Shift is over, walking home. Good night, Megacity. The noise of the day is a heavy machine, a chaotic blur on a digital screen. I'm carrying the weight of 1,000 fears, hiding the traces of the silent tears. I walk through the door with my armor on, feeling like the light of the sun is gone. But then you turn from the window glass, and all the heavy storm clouds pass. The gravity shifts, the room gets warm, a quiet sanctuary from the coming storm. You don't even have to say a single word, it's the sweetest silence I have ever heard. When you look at me, the universe slows. A gentle breeze in the meadow blows. When you look at me with those quiet eyes, you melt away replaced by the warmth of your vintage smile. I drop the defenses onto the floor. I don't have to play the tough girl anymore. Your gaze is a compass that points me home whenever my analog heart tries to roam. A telepathic wire connecting us to a highway of stars leading straight to you. Hold that gaze, don't look away just yet. Help me forgive and help me forget. I'm healed by the power of a simple stare, breathing the magic in the midnight air. When you look at me, the universe slows. A gentle breeze in the meadow blows. When you look at me with those quiet eyes, you melt away the shadows and the lights. I'm perfectly safe in the velvet light. Everything is gonna be alright. When you look in the love we made. In the love we made. The room is painted in a violet shade, watching the edges of the real world fade. You're lying next to me in the quiet dark, sharing the heat of the original spark. The silence is heavy, the air is sweet. The rhythm of the universe is in a heartbeat. I trace the invisible lines on your skin, and I can't remember where I actually begin. The borders dissolve in the neon light, two shadows merging in the velvet night. A telepathic wire connecting us to a beautiful blurring of me and you. I don't know where you end and where I begin, lost in the magic underneath the skin. I'm falling completely into your space, a beautiful casualty of your grace. The physical world is a distant hum. We're marching to a singular quiet drum. The synthesizer plays a hypnotic line, your fingers softly intertwining mine. We breathe in sync, a steady calm retreat, a victory inside of a defeat. I don't need a compass to navigate this perfectly balanced analog state. We're a masterpiece painted in black and white, escaping the world in the velvet night. Let the hour hand freeze on the analog dial. Let's stay lost for a very long while. No separation, no you and me, just a single drop in the digital sea. I don't know where you end and where I begin, lost lighting is low, the mood is set. A moment that we're never gonna forget. The world outside is a muted hum, waiting for the magic to finally come. I see the question in your steady gaze, lost inside this ultraviolet haze. Don't keep the secret locked inside your soul. Give me the rhythm, give me control. The air is thin, the tension is high. Underneath the velvet purple sky, just one sentence to break the spell, more than any look could ever tell. Tell me that you want me, whisper it low, where the gentle rivers of the spirit flow. Tell me that you want me in the neon blue. I'm waiting for the signal coming from you. Just a breath, just a sign to tell me that you're finally mine. The synthesizer plays a hypnotic line, your fingers softly intertwining mine. With silhouettes in a digital frame, waiting for the fire to become a flame. I don't need the gold or the hollow fame, I just want to hear you speak my name. The analog pulse is beating so fast in a beautiful dream that is built to last. No more games and no more delay. We've run out of shadows to hide away. Open the door and let the light in. This is where the beauty begins. Tell me that you want me, whisper it low, where the gentle rivers of the spirit flow. Tell me that you want me in the neon blue. I'm waiting for the signal coming from you. Just a breath, just a sign to tell me that you're finally mine. Tell me now, don't wait any longer. Tell me now, the feeling is stronger. The seconds are slipping like sand through my hands, following the universe's heavy demands. The moon is starting to fade in the sky, a quiet teardrop in an indigo eye. We're sitting right here in the perfect light, but I know that the morning is winning the fight. I wanna reach out and pull out the plug, safe in the warmth of this analog hug. If I had a button to press on rewind, to leave the chaotic future behind, I'd pause the cassette on this beautiful scene and build us a glorious time machine. I'd build a time machine just for tonight, to capture the magic of the yellow light. A time machine in the velvet blue, to spend an eternity the dawn. Synthesizer hums a celestial drone, a secret dimension we claim as our own. I see the galaxies trapped in your gaze, lost in the middle of a beautiful haze. We don't need the science, we don't need the math, just a gentle walk on an analog path, a vintage romance, flawless and deep, a beautiful promise I'm desperate to keep.
Seasons turn and the colors fade, people break the promises they made. The world is rushing in a wild design, but I am standing on the borderline. I see the worry in your tired eyes, searching for the truth among the lies. Don't be afraid of the changing tide, I'm staying right here by your side. Let the empires fall and the stars go cold. We have a story that will not be sold. The static is loud, but the signal is clear. I'm never gonna leave you, dear. I'll always stay like the morning light, chasing away the shadows of the night. Always stay when the road is long. You are the melody, you are my song. Through the fire and through the gray, I will always stay. The city lights are flickering and low. We've got a long, long way to go, but every step and every mile we take is a beautiful promise we won't break. You don't have to carry the weight alone. I'll be the anchor and I'll be the stone. In a digital age of fleeting dreams, we're stronger than
I was never a poet with a silver tongue. The beautiful verses were never sung. I stumble and stutter when I try to speak, playing a game of analog hide and seek. You tell me your stories from the modern age, and I'm just a quiet reader on the page. I wanna confess the things I really feel, but the logic circuits are entirely real. I trace the rim of my coffee cup, terrified to actually look right up. The static is loud in my nervous mind, leaving the beautiful sentences behind. Listen to the words I never say, listen to the shadows in the gray. The words I never say are in my eyes, underneath the pastel painted skies. I'm writing a novel with a quiet touch, hoping that you understand it very much. The synthesizer hums a delicate tune under the glow of a pastel moon. I'll pull your jacket when the wind is cold, a quiet story that is growing old. I'll leave the porch light burning through the night to guide you safely into the amber light. These are the syllables I safely choose, my favorite remedy for the purple blues. Don't look for a dramatic, cinematic speech. The absolute truth is safely within reach. Just decode the silence in the midnight air, and know that my vintage spirit is always there. Listen to the words I never say, listen to the shadows in the gray. The words I never say are in my eyes, underneath the pastel painted skies. I'm writing a novel with a quiet touch, hoping that you understand it very much. Words I never say, can you hear them now? Words I never say, a silent
I told myself I'd never fall so deep. I told myself I'd get some decent sleep. But here I am at 2:15, writing another little song for you. My friends all smile and shake their heads at me, saying I'm lost out on the open sea. I'm breaking every rule I ever wrote, just to keep this little dream afloat. I used to be a cynic in the dark, guarding the borders of my quiet heart. But you walked in with your magnetic glow, and now I'm caught inside the undertow. I'm a fool for love, and I don't even care. Breathing the magic I found the old jacket in the back of the space. It still holds the shape of the vintage embrace. I pulled out the mixtape we made in July, underneath the heavy tangerine sky. I popped the top on a cold silver can and tried to remember the boy and the man. We were completely invincible, foolish and free, a beautiful ghost of exactly who we used to be. The physical mirror tells a heavy truth, but the magnetic tape pours the fountain of youth. I close my eyes and I turn up the dial and find myself wearing that innocent smile. We are living in '86 forever tonight, bathed in the warm and the golden light. '86 forever, where the magic was made, resting securely inside the shade. Let the calendar turn and the decades fade. We'll never lose the sanctuary we made. The synthesizer hums a happy upbeat track, and I know there is absolutely no going back. But the memory is vivid and the colors are bright, illuminating the shadows of the modern night. We rode our bikes to the edge of the town, watching the beautiful sun going down. A vintage innocence, flawless and deep, a beautiful promise I am going to keep. Let the concrete cities build their heavy towers high. I'll keep the golden hours in my painted sky. A masterpiece running on a youthful breeze, bringing my cynical logic to its knees. We are living in '86 forever tonight, bathed in the warm and the golden light. '86 forever, where the magic was made, resting securely inside the shade. Let the calendar turn and the decades fade. We'll never lose the sanctuary we made. '86 forever, take me back there. '86 forever, in the warm summer We're floating in a sea of indigo blue. I see the entire galaxy in you. There is no clock and there is no time, just the steady rhythm of a perfect rhyme. We've been here before in a different life, beyond the struggle and the modern strife. A circular journey that has no end, around the corner and around the bend. The gravity is gone, we're rising up high into the center of the velvet sky. The music is playing an eternal loop, a graceful dive and a beautiful swoop. It's never ending, Stars are reflecting on the dashboard glass as we watch the centuries slowly pass. I don't need a future, I don't need a past. I found a moment that was built to last. Every I love you is a brand new start, beating in the center of my analog heart. A masterpiece painted in light and air, finding our sanctuary everywhere. Around and around the frequency goes, where the river of the universe flows. No beginning and no final day, we're never gonna fade away. It's never ending, the way that I feel. A vintage magic that is absolutely real. Never ending, like a circle in the sand. The quiet warmth of your holding hand. No goodbye and no final scene, just the beautiful space in between. Never ending. Never ending. Down the street. I wore the shades and I kept my distance, acting like a boy with strong resistance. I leaned against the wall with a casual sigh, watching the beautiful people walking by. I had my lines rehearsed, my attitude set, the coolest vintage player you ever met. But then you laughed and looked my way and completely ruined my entire day. My analog heart started skipping a beat. The ice was melting in the summer heat. I forgot the script, I forgot the plan. I'm just a stumbling foolish man. I can't play cool when you're standing there with the neon light shining in your hair. Can't play cool, my cover is blown. Greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. I'm tripping over words I'm trying to say, watching my reputation wash away. The synthesizer plays a happy upbeat track, and I know there is no going back. My friends are smiling from across the room, watching me blossom in the midnight gloom. But I don't care about the image I lose, I'm entirely captivated by your views. Let the magazines sell their impossible lies. I'm reading the truth right here in your eyes. I'll trade the heavy armor for a gentle smile and walk with you for a beautiful mile. I can't play it cool when you're standing there with the neon light shining in your hair. Can't play it cool, my cover is blown. The greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. You walk through the city with a shield of chrome, building a fortress that you call a home. You smile for the cameras, you play the part, a master of the modern artificial art. But I caught a glimpse behind the heavy glass, watching the shadows of the evening pass. A sudden glitch in your perfect code, a secret hidden on a lonely road. The world only sees what you want them to see, but the frequency changes when you look at me. Beneath the static and the neon glare, there is a beautiful mystery hiding there. Something inside your heart tonight, a glowing ember of an ancient light. Something inside that you try to hide, a quiet ocean with a pulling tide. You can drop the defenses when we are alone. I'll protect the magic of the great unknown. Synthesizer plays a haunting tune under the watch of a digital moon. I'm peeling the layers of the velvet night to bring your hidden sanctuary into sight. You don't have to carry the weight of the sky or hide the sorrow that is in your eye. I'm reading the language of your quiet sighs, the beautiful truth in your silent cry. Let the armor fall to the wooden floor. You don't need to fight them anymore. I see the gold in the center of the dark, a precious, undeniable spark. Something inside your heart tonight, a glowing ember of an ancient light. Something inside that you try to hide, a quiet ocean with a pulling tide. You can drop the defenses when we are alone. I'll protect the magic of the great unknown. Something inside that only I know. The world is broadcasting a million miles a minute, a heavy, crazy race, and everybody's in it. I turn the silver dial across the midnight gray, trying to wash the heavy noise of the day away.
voices selling dreams and empty, broken lies underneath the artificial heavy neon skies. But I keep spinning past the static and the cold, looking for the sanctuary made of vintage gold. And then the white noise breaks and the signal clears, wiping away the residue of modern fears. A familiar melody begins to softly play, and I know exactly where my soul is gonna stay. I'm tuning in to the station of us tonight, basking in the warm and the golden light. The station of us, where the frequency is true, a secret dimension exclusively for two. No matter where the heavy modern rivers flow, this is the only place my analog heart will go. The synthesizer plays a comforting slow drone, reminding me that we are never truly alone. They're playing that track from 1985, the one that makes me feel incredibly alive. I lean my head back against the heavy chair, breathing the magic in the midnight air. We don't need a map to navigate the dark, we're guided solely by the radio spark. Let the other channels fade into the black. I am perfectly content with this beautiful track. A vintage connection permanently sealed, the absolute truth beautifully revealed. I'm tuning in to the station of us tonight, basking in the warm and the golden light. The station of us, where the frequency is true, a secret dimension exclusively for two. No matter where the heavy modern rivers flow, this is the only place my analog heart will go. Station of us, station of us, I'm staying right here.
Punch the clock at exactly 5 o'clock and left the heavy paperwork upon the block. I traded in the tie for a leather coat with a beautiful melody caught in my throat. The sidewalk is a stage and I'm the leading man, executing perfectly my analog plan. The neon signs are pointing exactly where to go. I'm stepping right into the ultraviolet glow. The Monday morning blues are a million miles away. I'm totally erasing the cynical modern gray. I slide a cassette in the deck and turn it high, riding underneath the velvet painted sky. I'm a weekend legend, walking a sharp a beat hook. I'm ripping every page from the cynical rule book. I meet you at the corner under the flashing light, ready to conquer the magic of the night. We walk into the club and the music gets loud, standing out beautifully from the heavy crowd. A vintage confidence, incredibly sweet, making the victory beautifully complete. Let the corporate towers scrape against the blue. My entire empire is built around this groove, a masterpiece painted in magenta